Stanley Cup reselling is so crazy. The Stanley Cup trend is so crazy to me. I had no idea these things were so popular. So Matt's had one for a while, and he kept calling it his Stanley. I thought that was just some kind of like cute pet name he gave it or something for some reason. I had no idea this was like a massive brand. But it's more than that. It's like a whole phenomenon. And it's just a fucking cup. Like, it's not even like a special cup or anything. But like, I saw some of the reselling is like $200 or $300 earlier. It's wild. Like, it blows my mind. Like, I get a lot of the other collectors things that people go crazy for and wait outside, like, for 6 hours for. I get it, I guess. But not a cup. Like, just a solid colored cup it's a wild concept. It's $1,000 for the Valentine's one on StockX. I'm not even surprised anymore. But I was watching some of the videos. So, basically right now, the reason it's such a big thing is because Target just had their own limited edition Stanley. And there was also a Starbucks one. Or wait. Are they the same one? I thought there were two different ones. The release of the limited edition pink version of the viral 40-ounce Stanley Quencher drinking cup designed with Starbucks led to chaos at multiple Target locations. Oh. Well, whatever. This Target one has got people acting a fool here. Like, look at how long they stay in these, like, giant lines camping out. It's just fanatical consumerism over a goddamn cup. So right now there's a limit of 2 Stanleys per person. This lady documented the whole process. 4:40 a.m. outside at Target waiting for the Stanleys to be stocked in the morning.
I told her, I'm like, yeah, I know we're crazy. Don't judge us.
That's sweet. Thanks, Alexis.
Must have been a Home Depot bucket.
And I did not hear that, Livid.
You didn't know that you were coming? They're probably like, this fool's outside waiting. Wait, I'm not liking this.
I just can't imagine getting that excited seeing this. Peeking in like some kind of stalker, a peeping Tom or something, over some Stanley cups. So I don't really know why. I don't know what makes them so popular or why they caught on like wildfire so quickly. I'm guessing it's just one of those things that got big on TikTok, so then everyone wanted them as like a status symbol. That's my only guess. Kind of like what Supreme used to have. That had like a stranglehold on the nuts of culture for a while, waiting in line for Supreme items and all of that. And I guess that's become this? I don't really know. It's probably because of that car fire video. What does that mean? Did the Stanley survive like a car fire or something? Like, was that part of the viral marketing campaign? Watch us blow up this truck, but the Stanley will be fine? Yeah, no, it's exactly that. Oh. Okay, I mean, that's cool. Doesn't make me want to go out and get a Stanley. Having a cup that can survive a car fire, I guess, is nifty, but I wouldn't require it of my drinking apparatus, nor would I wait 6 hours for it. But I guess that's cool. And yeah, talked about that. We talked about that, Walker.
But it doesn't look like that many. 30 to 40, like they said.
Thanks, Risa Baron.
It's pink. It's so cute.
It's almost the biggest moment of their lives. The Stanleys are gonna be released.
What?
Holy shit.
No, Ash almost said it to me. She got it. But you can't even hear them music. Go, go, go.
No trampling. This is actually pretty well mannered as far as stampedes for consumer products go. Pokemon usually has a couple dead bodies in the wake.
If you're getting one.
So if I can fish out one compliment for the intellectuals here at the Stanley opening, at least they didn't kill each other getting them. They politely walked in, got their 2 Stanleys paid, and got out. So that's good. No slit throats or no foul play. Thanks, membership, Starchild. I work at Dick's Sporting Goods and people have been going crazy over them for a year. It starts with teens, then spreads to FOMO adults that'll buy them. Oh, probably scalpers then. I guess that makes sense. Like, they're going for so much on the secondary market. I guess that's probably what it is for adults. Thanks for the membership, Joshua. We went over it all already, Shy Guy, in the documents. What you're seeing on Twitter, though, is probably false. If you're looking at the big viral one. Tough, Josh. Probably 2 girls, 1 cup was better than Nightfall. Or, Night Swim. Thanks for some quick draw on blue.
Here we go. I just want a video. This is funny.
Oh, these poor cups over here getting no love. Should have been a Stanley loser. Rough. This brand's probably crying right now into their hands seeing this footage. Completely untouched.
They did it?
There was a fight and some... Oh, I didn't see this part. I guess there was a fight. Never mind. The Stanley consumer base is no different than the rest of us. Like how people used to fight over Pokemon cards in Target. Oh, God. And the authorities had to show up to enforce order. Perhaps pandemonium did break out. Thanks, membership Shroom and Dizzy. Toto's my favorite JJK character. Story goes, a car caught on fire and the cup survived, so they bought the person a new car. That's actually a really sweet move from the Stanley company then. Look at the video of them running in Target. Is it in this article? I didn't go through all of these. People going crazy for the new Starbucks Stanley. This Target, I guess, passed out tickets for it. Like it was Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. That's kind of cool. Oh, God, I hate that fucking song. So that guy jumped the counter for some Stanleys and got the fuck out. Knocked over a trash can. Alright, so it's no different than the rest of these, like, line up, go crazy, get the items, get out type of events. I thought Stanley was a little more well-behaved based on the first video. I'm sorry to hear that, Udon. I hope you have a speedy recovery from it. Hopefully it doesn't last long. The only at-the-door release I've ever been to was for Halo 2. Mine was Gears of War 2. And that was the most polite shit ever, but also extremely boring. Was he, Cam? I didn't see him on the list. Maybe he was. We see all the Twitter ads, just straight up chocolate starfish. You talking about like all the Sophie Rain stuff? Yeah. And yeah, we talked about the Hershey lawsuit. Champ, I don't know what you're asking, man. I can't do that. I don't run YouTube. I can't fix that. I don't even know what you're referring to. I don't know what's wrong. Why don't you tweet at them? I also don't know why you keep donating to ask for tech support. Thanks for resub, Chicago. Because I'm not a Twitter user. Then make a Twitter account and tweet at them. Just make it for that purpose if you want to get it fixed. I can't fix it. I don't even know what's wrong. I don't even know what you're going through. Yeah, I just heard about that. Alucard chat told me. Even still, though, just because it survives a fire doesn't mean that it needs to become like a craze that everyone needs a Stanley Cup. Good for their marketing team, though. They got so much bang for their buck out of that. They really capitalized on it. Jesus, projected to top 750 million for 2023. Goodness gracious. They do work, though. Yeah, so does like every other cup. This fucking works. I can use this. That IKEA cup that everyone in the world has, that's gotten me through the last, 15 years of drinking. Supposed to keep your stuff cold. Oh, it's an insulated cup? Is that its big selling point? Is it like the best insulated cup ever or something? Thanks, Risa Wolf. Only the tech test for it, Saffron. It's basically just a Yeti. I mean, I guess. I don't use an insulated cup, so I guess I can't speak on what's better. I'm only just now learning that Stanley is a brand and not just what Matt called his cup. So I clearly don't know anything about it and how good it actually is. Yeah, I still do, AJ. And yeah, we talked about the Florida guy that molested a manatee statue. I think the Zelda movie could be fun. I don't think it'll be amazing, but it'll probably at least be fun. A Moist Global Tumbler Cup win. Oh, should directly compete with Stanley. Oh, that'd be so smart. Just get like a cheap beater car, set that shit on fire with a Moist Global Stanley bootleg in there, try and make magic happen twice. Or we can ramp it up. We'll take it to a monster jam or something and have that shit like destroyed by a monster truck, but our Stanley is still fine. Actually, no, that'd be stupid if we did a monster jam. We need it to hit with like the young teen girl audience, I think. I don't know how many of them are into monster trucks. So maybe the car fire would be best, actually, since that's the one that worked for Stanley. We can try and just emulate. Thanks to the 5 gifted members again, Simper. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day. And no, nothing new on it, Barbaric. Not that I've seen. Hydro Flask was in for a bit, but Stanley took advantage and started doing SE and collabs. That's the way to do it. So they I remember Hydro Flask. I remember that was huge, actually. What is it with, like, water cups that pop so hard? Yeah, that's a great point. I remember Hydro Flask was everywhere. That's like the item I would least expect to be a super popular thing, because that's just such a normal item. Like I don't view it as like a luxury status symbol. It's just like a cup for a beverage. I would never think that that would be what would catch on in culture. It's the same marketing like Liquid Death, I think. Yeah, I guess to a certain extent, yeah. I guess that, man, maybe beverages is just kind of the, like, anything beverage adjacent is just the shit. Stanley should start doing some, like, anime collabs or something. Break into a whole new market. Crazy how much other stuff they make, too. I always point to customers that they make automated doors. They hit the jackpot with the cups. Stanley makes your automated doors? How big is this company? Stanley collaboration with Gamer Sups. You get a titty milk at Stanley. That would probably go hard.